Welcome to Second Listen Saturday on the Parenting Roundabout podcast, where we share some fun moments from a past episode for your weekend listening pleasure. Look for new episodes every Monday through Friday. There needs to be like a parenting LinkedIn. Wouldn't that be good? Where you can like network with other parents and say, I see that you're good at this thing. Will you come and do this thing with my kids? And then I will go and do this thing with your kids.
Right.
We could network, you know?
Exactly.
If somebody's good at helping kids fill out college applications, they could, we could pay them to do that. And then we could go,
teaching
in
kids
barter.
to drive would be a huge one.
Oh, yeah. All of us must have something that we could barter. And, we'll just trade. I'll sit in anybody's waiting room. I'll take I'll take your kid to the doctor and I'll sit there for an hour and a half. If you will, teach my kid to drive.
Right.
So anyway, in my house, we've been having a lot of job applications lately, a lot of job forms filled out, a lot of resumes being tweaked, a lot of, applications being filled in. And it's, made me think about how we describe ourselves and, what our best qualities are, what we're looking for in our life's work. And I got to thinking about, what if parents had resumes? What sorts of things would we brag on about ourselves? What would we list as our accomplishments? If we had business cards, what would our parenting business cards say? I'm sure Catherine's would say something like, have van, will transport, or something like that. But Catherine, what sorts of things do you think that you have on your parenting LinkedIn profile?
Well, I think at this point in the parenting road,
literally road. In some cases.
Exactly. My title would probably be life coach because that's super ambiguous and made up. But yes. I feel like that at this point is what we are needing to do for our kids.
True.
How do you navigate stuff? How do you, just the other day, like you said, Terry, I was helping my daughter, apply for a job and respond to an email that was, professional, that was related to this job position. And, she really needed me to help her know what to say and how to say it. And, that's the kind of thing that kids aren't exactly learning in school, right?
You're doing the hanging over the computer saying, type this, put in your own words, but type this.
Right, but it should say this exactly.
Exactly. I can't sit down and type it for you.
Right.
That would be wrong.
But I can dictate. So, yeah, and, with my younger child, just I was talking to him the other day about balancing all the activities that he really wants to do in this coming year, along with some more challenging classes. And he said to me, well, I've heard that if you really want to be good at time management, you should do a lot of things. Or like people who are busy are better at managing their time. And I said, well, I think that's probably true. But, we also need to just be aware that all of these things that you're doing are going to take time. So you need to be prepared to deal with what that's going to mean for your, YouTube watching habits. So,
going to put in a dent.
And it's kind of that teaching someone what to do while making it their idea.
Yes. That is a skill.
Yeah.
I have not quite mastered.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely still working on it.
Is that like hypnosis, perhaps? Or the power of suggestion?
Yeah, I think it's power of suggestion, maybe.
Professional persuader.
Right.
They'll think it's their own idea. I would contract with that person on LinkedIn. I would have them come over to the house because I got a few things. Does it work on husbands too?
I wish. That would be awesome. Yeah, so that, some sort of a life skill, life coach, secret motivator. That would be what I'm doing, not necessarily what I'm great at, but
Yeah, well, life coach is a thing. That's a job people have.
I know. I still feel like it's a made-up job, but still.
Yeah, but why shouldn't we get to make ours up too? You know?
And then,
That's fine.
subcategories include chauffeur, form filler outer. I'm very busy with that.
Definitely.
With that job a lot of the time. So that would have to be on there for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Know where to find the list of immunizations and what like these people. People want to know, like, when was the last time your kid had a chickenpox vaccine? I'm like, well, it was like 2010. I can find it.
And what month?
I can find it if they need it. Believe me.
You save the old forms that were filled out with that information in a big pile of papers under a desk, and then when they need it, you spend 3 hours locating that stuff. I know it's here somewhere. I can find it. Excavation, professional excavator.
There you go. That could be on yours.
Yeah. Nicole, I bet yours includes like medical researcher, right?
Sorry. That was kind of funny timing, but I was trying to laugh and then I coughed instead. Yeah, so I'm kind of like, yes, medical researcher. You could use that, or holistic medicine, I suppose. Definitely a project manager.
Oh yeah.
Most definitely, whether it's overseeing the university applications or the acquisition of a new job for my son, or med school plans. I mean, it's all encompassing. So I would also call myself the handy person, jack of all trades, and available to fix your garbage disposal.
Oh goodness! I wish you looked closer to me.
Put a light in your car, in your tail light.
Wow!
Put a bulb in your tail light. I mean, call me the, but I think
that is something I did not know about you, Nicole.
Oh,
unknown depths.
When your husband travels for a living, you get used to doing a lot of stuff on your own. Fixing things. So definitely, I'm handy with a wrench and a screwdriver and a drill and a hammer. But, I think most importantly, I just want to say, whatever job you need, I am available 24/7.
Wow.
Day or night, I'm here.
All right, y'all hit Nicole up on Twitter. She'll be awake.
Yes.
I have this problem.
It doesn't seem to, time is not an issue when it comes to helping with problems.
Direct your inclusion questions to her when they're keeping you up in the middle of the night.
Yes, why not? Because chances are I'll already be up dealing with one of my kids.
Open
whether
24 hours.
A text at 1 a.m., or someone coming into my bedroom at 4 a.m. looking for a Band-Aid. I mean, why not, right?
Yeah. Not to mention all the animal care.
So.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. I think I'll add zookeeper to that.
Sounds
Put that on
like
your resume.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. I mean, there would have been a time when my resume was filled with all sorts of school advocacy things. Yeah. But certainly lately, it would be one of those situations where you have to completely rewrite your resume when you're repositioning yourself for a different line of work. Because now I feel like I am totally in the employment counselor zone. I have done that over the past few years for not only my kids, but my husband also. I am the one who will scour the internet, who will sign up on all the job boards to get alerts. I will get the emails every day. I will go through them. I will find things that are appropriate for each specific person. I will go onto those websites. I will open up an application. I will make the person sit down and fill it out under my direction. I will help them write their emails and letters. I will coach them for their job interviews. I will transport them to their job interviews. I'm just your full service employment coach. And you know what? When they don't get the job, or when they have an interview and then they never hear again, or when they get the job and it lasts for 3 days and the person says, now I changed my mind, I will be the one who will go out there and complain and gripe and worry and agonize, and they can just go along.
Yeah, just take that right off their plate. They don't have to think about it.
Exactly. From the beginning, from the first glimmer of an idea of a job, all the way through the unpleasant resolution, I am there for you. This is my skill, y'all.
Oh.
And if it turns out well, I will continue to worry that something bad might happen. So you can just merrily go on your way.
You must remain vigilant.
Exactly. And, always have like 3 or 4 jobs. If this one doesn't work out, we can try for this one. Or look at this one. Oh, should we apply for this one? Maybe it's, but no. So I am like a full service 24/7 job getter and worrier about employment counselor for all your needs. Because the other thing I would have on my resume, of course, is that I am all but a professional warrior. I could go pro like that if my writing career falls through.
I'm right behind you there.
My LinkedIn profile would say, think things are going good? Want to know what the downside could possibly be? Tell me your story. I will find 5 or 10 things that are horrible about it. There's always something. Nothing can ever be going well.
No.
So
there's always something in the back of your head.
Do not leave that stone unturned, because
exactly. I have an extremely perceptive ability to hone in on the one possible black cloud in an entirely blue sky.
Optimism at your own risk.
Exactly. I am on it, folks. So
Yes.
Look me up. That would be on my parenting LinkedIn profile. And, I can relieve because you'll know somebody's worrying about it, so then you don't have to. I worry and obsess and lay down in dark rooms with a washcloth over my eyes, so you don't have to.
Right.
I perform that service for my family. I can perform it for anybody.
And do they appreciate that service that you perform?
Of course not.
And then you can worry about that. Worry about the fact that they are shockingly unaware or unconcerned about all the things that you're worrying about.
Unappreciative.
Yes.
All my family members constantly, don't worry, stop worrying. Why do you worry so much? It's like, it's what I do. It's who I am. If anybody could monetize worrying, that would be awesome.
That would be,
Yeah, someone needs to come up with an app for that.
Yes, a Patreon page. I will worry.
There you go.
Leave $5 in your worries once a month.
You could go on Fiverr. I'll worry for you.
Yes.
For $10, I will worry for you.